Yo, what's up, guys? And welcome to a new series that we got going on today. And in today's episode, why? As I'm not clicked into my game, my bad, guys. I'm just already to a bad start. I want you guys to know. Well, before I even start talking, welcome to a new series that we're going to be doing, and it is Pokemon Diamond, which I did mention we would start up on Monday. Well, I didn't say Monday, I said maybe Friday, but we're going to be starting it today, Monday. We're here. It's here, and we're doing it now, and I'm kind of excited to play this because I have mentioned before that I fell off of Pokemon when Diamond came out, and fell out of it, and the farthest I've played Diamond is just up to the very, very first gym, which I know is a rock type gym. And seeing the intro of the game kind of gives me nostalgia from back then. I was in middle school when the game came out. Literally, I believe on my second year of middle school I was in when it came out, if I do remember correctly. But yeah, nevertheless, my name is. Well, as of this time around, we're not gonna go with my actual name. I'm just gonna nickname myself, and yeah, you guys can call me Otakun, whatever you want to call me, Otaku. I accept either one, or you could just call me by my regular name, which is in the channel name, which is Saul. You can call me whatever you want. I don't mind. But I'm gonna just call myself Otakun from here on out, which is what I'm just gonna go with. I'm gonna roll with it. It's something that a friend of mine gave me a while back, and it kind of just stuck to me, and I liked it. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Now I do curse here and there. I won't curse all the time, but I'm not a PG channel. So if you're looking for that quite exactly, there are plenty of other channels out there besides me. So if you need a PG channel, I'm unfortunately not the channel for you. So yeah. Other than that, yeah, the struggles are real. With, like I said at the start, I was trying to use my PS3 control, but yeah, that was not working out. So yeah, but we'll talk about it more so as soon as we start. But yeah, hello there. It is so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. This is not our first adventure. This is actually our fifth, if I do believe so. Yeah, since we played all of 5 generations, or the first 5 generations with this in mind, this is going to be our 5th adventure. So yeah. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. I am here I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please. Alright, now I have to use my mouse for this, unfortunately, because it's the whole touch thing. So yeah, you guys don't see the mouse because I have it set to where the mouse doesn't show up on the recording. So yeah. So it just looks like I touched the screen. But yeah, just before anybody's like, whoa, how are you doing that? How are you recording on the DS? No, it's off the emulator, bruh. So yeah. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do I do? I conduct research so we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Well, you guys know that when we played through Pokemon Emerald, I went through as May, and we named ourselves May. Now, when Diamond came out, it was essentially the same thing with Diamond. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm not a fan of the male character's design, which I believe his name is Lucas, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I fell off with Pokemon
during Diamond, so like I don't know his name quite familiar, but I think it's Lucas, as opposed to in Emerald. I know that the male is Brandon or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's Brandon or Brendan. I think it's Brendan. One of those. It's Brendan or Brandon. I'm not so sure, but I know it's that. Now, when it came to this, I played through the game as Dawn, and unfortunately, we're gonna play as Dawn, and we're gonna name ourselves Dawn as well. And me personally, I don't have a problem playing as a female character in a game. And particularly, sometimes I do prefer the female, or the female as like the lead character, or like I don't mind it. I kind of like it because it's kind of refreshing from time to time. And if you guys hear me also as well clicking on my keyboard, it's because I was trying so hard to play with my controller, like I said. Yes, it is.
Okay, so you're Dawn. A fine name that is. Now what's the boy here? I believe he's your friend.
Now, I don't know what we're gonna call him.
What might his name be?
Let's just call him Barry. I'm gonna go with Barry because why not? Like initially, before I did test out the ROM, before I randomized it, that's something I didn't talk about too. Before I randomized it, we named him, or I named him Marcus, just to make sure that the ROM works and everything. But we're gonna call him Barry because he's white. Like, I don't mean to be like racist or anything. It's just because why not? Barry.
Barry, it is. That's your friend's name.
Yes.
All right, Dawn. The time has come. Your very own tale of a grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I am sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon.
Alright, like I was saying, the game is randomized again. And this time around, we're not gonna do a Nuzlocke because like with Pokemon Black 2, I'm gonna talk over this dialogue, like, just because it's not too important. Well, let me read it first. Let me get to a point where there isn't a lot of dialogue because I want to talk about a few things, but it's just like the dialogue is just in there. Yeah. Let me do like... Now I'm just gonna do my regular voice. I'm not even gonna add to it. Despite the explosion... Hold up. I'm losing track of myself trying to think about a lot of stuff. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, however, the rarely oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. The rumored red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleeting to the crestfallen team. Yeah, failed to appear. Yeah, okay, I'm reading that right. That concludes our special report, Search of the Red Gyarados. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week. Same time, same channel. But hold up, before we even begin to talk, press the X button that opens the menu. Alright. Again, forgive me if you guys hear me clicking on the keyboard. I have it away from the mic this time around, but yeah. Dawn, Barry came calling for you a little while ago. We forgot to do one thing before we came downstairs. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. Alright, we need to go into the options, and this time around we're gonna have our text speed off fast because on the 3DS, on the DS version, the speed is kind of slow. Oh yes, Dawn. Don't go into the tall grass don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Alright, I thought she was gonna keep going, but not. Like I was saying, I had problems starting. Like, I want you guys to know, I burned like, I want to say like 40 minutes trying to record this part just because I couldn't get my control to fucking work on the emulator, and yeah, I got it to work, and it turns out I couldn't get the debug to, as we had a lag spike right there. I don't know why. I hope it doesn't keep lagging. I don't know why, but it wouldn't let me map out, it would let me map out the debug, which is essentially it's the speed up button in the game, and it wouldn't let me do that, and it kind of just like drove me crazy. I was like, you know what, we're using the keyboard, because for some reason it was just attached to the keyboard whenever it was just like whenever this mapped out as another button. So I was like, you know what, we're using the keyboard, I'm tired of that. But yeah, what do we give him? What voice do we give him? He needs like a... What was that about? Oh, hey, Don. Hey, I'm going to the lake. You come too. And quick about it. Okay, Don. Hold up. I'm finning you 1 million if you're late. I don't know. I don't know what, like, how to do a white dude voice. Kind of like a white girl voice. I don't know if I'm doing that right with him. I don't know. Oh geez, forgot something. But yeah, obviously we gotta go to Barry's room. I'm not gonna read her dialogue just because, like, I feel like I'm just gonna give her the same voice as Mom's. So yeah, I'm gonna be going through that. I'd better take my bag and journal too. Whoa! Oh hey Don. We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's 10 million fine. If you're late. We're never gonna be late, bro. We're never gonna be late. Like, bro. And I believe this is the last dude we can talk to right here in the town. Even though I know there isn't, like, we don't get anything but tips. You know, tips are pretty nice. And hold up, I do want to do something real quick before we actually, I think I might do it on the phone. This time around we're gonna write down our routes, alright? Because we do have routes this time, or I want to note down, I want to jot down the routes just because that way we know what we encounter. And this is route 201, so I know we haven't gotten anything yet, so yeah. So let's name this in encounters. Alright, my boy. And then I guess we can hold up. Let me center that. And then bop. Put that to the right. 201. Alright, this time around we're jotting our routes and stuff. That way I remember what our encounters are. So this time around we won't forget anything. So yeah, let's continue real quick. Hey, saw that, I don't know what it is with me, but I can kind of forget voices, even though, like, I know Barry is like that Starbucks voice, kind of like just like a male version. Hey, you saw the news report that was on TV, right? You know, search for the Red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in the lake. That show got me thinking. I'll bet your local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. So that was what we're gonna do. We'll find out, or we'll go find a Pokemon like that. That's my dialogue is terrible. I kind of wish we could run real quick, because I don't know, I don't want to use the speed up button as I'm kind of burping here and there, like little silent burps. Yeah.
Alright, to the lake. Let's find us a rare Gyarados.
My boy, can you even find Gyarados here?
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm gonna give up on the Starbucks voice because it's just like there. What do we give Lucas?
Say, Professor, there's nothing out there or out of the ordinary on the other side either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but fine. It's enough that we have seen the lake. Lucas, we are leaving. Professor, you've been gone for 4 years now. How are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh? There's one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regard of our studies, or to our studies, I should say. Excuse me, let us pass, please. Sorry, folks.
We're just gonna give him like a serious voice, but yeah.
What was that about? Those two. Done. Let's go back. Or let's go check this out.
I was gonna say that out.
What's that? Don't go into the tall grass? No problem. We won't be in there for long enough for a wild Pokemon to come out. It's a briefcase. Those people got it here. What are we supposed to do with this? We can try to deliver it, but who are they? I heard them say Professor.
We were attacked, bro.
Whoa, Pokemon! What's going on?
Alright, let's see what our starters are looking like. Look at these Pokeballs. They're
Look, these are Pokeballs. Let's battle using these. Huh? Which one do you want?
Bro, I heard that Milotic. But why not? Bro, I kind of want the Milotic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the Milotic. I want the Milotic. I actually like Milotic a lot. Like back in the day when I played Emerald, I didn't know how to get Milotic. But bro, we're just gonna fast forward. We're gonna fast forward through this. Bro, if we had Pokeballs, we would have got this boy. See, I know the voice I want to give him because if you guys have seen One Piece, well, I don't know if you guys have seen the dub version of One Piece. The voice that he kind of resembles me with that laugh is close to Foxy Fox of the Foxy Fox. Yeah, it's Foxy Fox of the Foxy Fox Pirates. I don't know if you guys have seen the dub version of like One Piece. It's like his arc is literally like just around the 200 episodes, like the very start, like starting 200 to like I don't know what episode, but he's literally on that arc. If you guys know who I'm talking about, this boy Barry literally looks like him. Like he has the same hairstyle. I wouldn't say the face is the same, but he literally has the same hairstyle. Just blonde too. You guys probably know who I'm talking about too. But I don't know if you guys have seen the dub version. Like I said, you might have seen it as like subbed, but that's literally the voice he reminds me of. But yeah.
Your Pokemon totally looked raw, but mine was tougher than yours. They were other people's Pokemon, though. But we had to use them. They won't mind us, will they?
Here comes the boy Lucas.
Whew. You found the briefcase. The professor would have gone through the roof if he knew I forgot it here. What? Did you guys did you use the Pokemon? Oh man, how am I gonna explain this to a professor? This briefcase is a professor's, so I still take it. Okay. Alright, so I'll still take it. Okay.
I just sometimes I lose track of myself, but yeah.
What was that about? I don't know what's going on. Don, let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble.
Alright, and I do like that he takes us all the way back, which is nice.
You go on ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend just a little bit more time with this little guy.
Alright. I swear he took us back home. I think right here at the start is when... Oh, never mind, Professor. Rowan is here.
Hey, it's those people.
Yo, I'm confusing Lucas's voice, and I just skipped dialogue with Lucas's voice.
I heard from Lucas that you use our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Milo and Turtwig.
I guess he has a Turtwig after all.
I see. That's how it is. Lucas, I'm going back to my lab.
Alright.
Huh? Yeah, of course. Professor, wait for me. You should visit us at our lab later. I think we'll be seeing you.
Yo, my voice is starting to give up on this. That is some hardcore type of shit real quick though.
What was that all about? Craziness, or what was that all?
Wow, I am just I'm skipping. I want you guys to know, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm skimming through the text, and it's I skip words. That's what happens.
What was that craziness all about?
Look, I just did it again. I did it again. I don't know why.
I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And didn't he want their Pokemon back? Don, we should go home too.
Alright, well, hold up. We're gonna get our shoes real quick.
What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Barry are unharmed? The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. I've heard that he's well known for his studies of Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Don, I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town.
Wow, I can't even fucking mention the town.
You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he will understand. Oh, I know. Don, put these on.
Hey, let's go.
Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get too far.
Wow, I cannot read right now. I'm running out of breath too.
With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions.
Alright, we're not reading that. Blah 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 blah. We're skipping that.
I'll read you the instructions for the...
Why? No, we don't want that.
Well, isn't that just nifty?
Yes, it is, Mom. And as we run into the wall twice, not once, but twice. We are gonna end off our episode here, though, sadly, since we are at a 25-minute mark. And I kind of do want to make this a little bit shorter, I guess. But yeah, I didn't mention this at the beginning of the series, this is a randomizer, which I'll mention in the next episode. Like, this is just gonna be a randomizer. We're not doing a Nuzlocke format at all. I did mention that at the start, but this series is gonna be uploaded Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for those of you guys that are interested and are actually gonna watch. And the reason we're doing that is because, again, I mentioned in the update video, which if you guys didn't see it, I'm sorry, I was only leaving that up till Friday, so yeah. But I'll just say here one more time, we're only doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because I feel like I'm spreading myself a little too thin. And not just that, I kind of don't have the same amount of time to record anymore like I did before. And the only reason I say that is because we currently have a guest in our house that's staying with us for a while, just till she can pick herself up. And with that kind of cuts down my recording time. So if she's around, I can't record at those times. So yeah, just bear that in mind. That's the only reason we're doing that. It's just because it literally takes time for me to be able to record, and it's just like I don't know when she's gonna be around or anything. So yeah. But if you guys enjoyed the episode, or our very first episode of Pokemon Diamond, make sure you hit the like button down there. Also, share my video so you guys can help me grow as a YouTuber, and I would really appreciate the support coming from you guys, like always and mentioned. Thirdly, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, by all means feel free to it. I'm not forcing you, but if you do decide to subscribe, I highly encourage that you go check out the rest of my content, just so that you can make sure that that is what you like and enjoy watching. And lastly, don't subscribe to my channel just because you subscribe to me. That is not the way I want to grow my channel, nor the way I want my channel to grow. Alright? But like always, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. So, peace!